Hey guys, I'm here at Universal Studios in Hollywood for Halloween Horror Nights. I got here right when it opened at 5 when it was still bright out and there weren't a lot of people, and I gotta admit, it wasn't that spooky then.
So I'm here at Universal Halloween Horror Nights. I forgot all of my camera batteries, so right now I'm just using my phone to record. Sorry for the crappy quality. I got here early and you know, things aren't as scary when it's bright out, so we'll see what happens when the sun goes down.
There are a whole bunch of mazes to walk through. There's stuff for all kinds of properties. You had Jason here, you had Freddy, Chucky was a big presence, you had American Horror Story, Insidious, The Shining, all this stuff here that you can walk around and get spooked by. The first maze I went to was Insidious. I've only seen the first movie, haven't seen the sequels, and it was a while ago. But then I went to the Shining, which was very cool, very detailed, a lot of cool Overlook Hotel stuff. The projection screens are great of Jack typing at a keyboard and the woman bathing in room 237. And then a lot of Jack Torrances jumping out at you with axes. And they get progressively more and more frostbit as the maze goes on. Until finally at the end, he's frozen there in place. Just like the movie, a lot of fun.
I've been through 2 mazes so far, Insidious and The Shining. Both of them just suffer from a continuous stream of people just crowding on you, grabbing my backpack when they get scared, and just the people in front of you always kind of spoiling the scares for you. Like you see the people jump out at you before you even enter the room.
I also did the American Horror Story Roanoke maze. Not really familiar with that season. I haven't watched that season of the show, but it was cool. It was spooky. You get a lot of like outdoorsy stuff, a lot of scents in that one, like smells. Stuff that smelled really good, surprisingly, and a lot of like pig-headed guys jumping out at you. The Saw maze was possibly my favorite. That featured all the traps from all the various movies. Need help? Need help, man? Like Amanda, with her reverse bear trap thing on her head, was cutting open a guy for a key. It was awesome. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, dude. You got this. I believe in you. I did the Titans of Terror maze that featured 3 heavy hitters: Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees, Leatherface. It's cool to just see the whole gang together. You know, you like to see guys still hanging out long after they've been around. You know.
It hit 7 o'clock and things got way better. Also, I had a beer, so that helps. But they kicked everyone else out of the park, and everything just got way more Halloween-y.
All right, this place gets a lot more bumping when the sun goes down. Toxic Tunnel. I'm honestly surprised they don't have chainsaws. Yeah. Oh, whoa. Oh, you're like a big boss, huh? Oh, what's up, man? I don't know what this is, but it's like a mini maze. What's up, man? Hello. How are you? I like your robe. It's not epileptic friendly. You all right, man? Oh, what? Oh, look at that guy! Yeah! Hey. Oh, this is cool. Hey, hi. What? Yeah! I don't know what this is, but this is great. Look at all these torture racks. Oh, nice suit, man. What is this? Oh, okay. You almost got me in the face there. Did we sign a thing that said we could be bludgeoned? Yeah, we can do Ash vs. Evil Dead. This is short. This is Ash vs. Evil Dead. I actually haven't seen this show yet. Very familiar with the movies, but I mean, I don't know if I need to know anything more than Ash has a chainsaw for a hand and a shotgun, a boomstick. So it's cool. I think that's all we need to know. Yeah. Ash's house. I love you, Ash. Ah, yeah! Yeah! Get him, Ash! Get him! Oh! Why was Ash staring at us?
I know, I was like, is he the good guy?
He's a good guy. The Terror Tram Ride, as hosted by Chucky, who drove one of the carts. It would drive you to a certain part of the lot. You got off and then walked through. Okay, got one Chucky's here. As you can see, the Chuckies are taking after Cult of Chucky. There are multiple Chuckies here. This is not a drill. They know that Ade Baku or whatever spell. You know, Chucky never used a chainsaw, but that's okay. They should have power drills. Next up is Jason. Yeah! Oh, it's that guy! Oh, shit! Archery range, classic Jason. Ah! Ah! So many Jasons! It's like Cult of Jason up in here. There's so many Jasons, they're so tall. There's almost one for every movie. That was the Jason portion of our tour. So you can get a picture with Norman Bates. We'll just skip that. Let's get some meat. Yeah, there's a lot of smells going on. Now we're in Springwood, Illinois. Is that Pilot Freddy? Oh. A lot of cross-dressing Freddies here, which I like to see. It's very liberating. Normally this is the War of the Worlds portion of the studio tour, and here's Pilot Freddy who crashed the plane. I think this is a real 747.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello. I would love it if the Freddies in the hospital gowns had a little like burnt butt peeking out. I like how it's like red and green like a sweater, but it's also kind of Christmassy. Ma'am, do you need help? Grandpa! So that was Chucky's Terror Tram Ride. We're gonna get on the train now. It's gonna take us back, and they're gonna play an ad for Cult of Chucky in an effort to let more people know that movie exists. This is a fun part of the whole experience. You had people run at you with chainsaws. What more could you ask for? One of the coolest things I think is when you're here, I'm looking around the crowds, man, they're so diverse. You have people of all ages and races and styles, and it seems like an even split between genders, and just like everyone's here to get spooked. It's like horror is the great unifier, and I love to see that. It's past midnight at this point. I think I'm gonna pack it in and call it a night. but it was a great time. The mazes get a little bit repetitive, but you know what? It's okay, because everything here is about getting spooky and scary, and it's a lot of fun. I really want to thank James Chats for helping me shoot everything. This is his stuff. This is his like little mic. That's his thumb. So check out his channel. His link's in the description below. Also, Soundproof Liz. She was here with us. She's chilling. She was sick, unfortunately. And my friend Hunter Paris, who got us into the park. So thanks all those people, especially James, helped me a ton after I forgot the batteries to my camera. Had to spend a lot of time shooting on my phone. He came through with this camera, this mic, and this enthusiasm. So thanks, James. I'm hoping to come back next year. Oh my God, we're getting fogged out. Universal Studios Hollywood, if you're in the area or in Orlando, check it out, Halloween Horror Nights. I'm James H. Denise. This is Dead Meat. The Saw maze, when you walked into the bathroom, it smelled like dookie. It smelled like poop, really strongly and accurately.
So I just went through the Insidious maze and I told some guys a password and they told me to call them if I didn't like what I saw. And I mean, I'll be honest, the maze was kind of a letdown, so I'm gonna give them a call. Only after it didn't work did I realize it's a 555 number.